Hey guys, welcome back. Today we discuss episode 2 of Moon Knight. Moon Knight season 1 episode 2 opens with Steven attempting to confront the literal man in the mirror, Marc Spector. Canned from his last job for the workplace hijinks last episode, Steven goes to investigate Marc's storage locker and finds it's his base of operations. He locates cash, passports, and the artifact Harrow is after. Steven demands answers, which Marc provides. Marc demands the body back to finish his mission, which Steven denies. Now, up to this point, Steven has seemingly grown a pair. He's clearly still afraid, but is at least asserting himself. That is until Khonshu arrives and we get this shot of a wide-eyed Steven running and screaming like a 5-year-old girl for dear life out of the building and right into Marc's wife, who rescues him, and they ride off on her bike. Instead of just arriving at the flat, the writers double down on emasculating Steven. He's back to being awkward around girls, not knowing where to place his hands, sniffing her hair, and just being all around weird. By the way, at this point, Wifey doesn't know Steven is disconnected from Marc's consciousness. She only learns that later. When they do get back to Steven's place, we learn his personality reflects her own, as his persona has apparently adopted her love of French literature, among other things. We also can tell Steven's clearly attracted to her. He wants to tell her everything she doesn't know about Marc and the artifact, but Marc stops him by revealing that doing so would get her killed. However, we also learn that Marc filed divorce papers, presumably to protect her, which really ticks Steven off because leaving her is something he would never. The reunion is interrupted when authorities sent by Harrow arrive, snatch Steven up, and deliver him to his weird little utopia of Ammit followers led by Harrow himself. Harrow explains how he was once Khonshu's avatar as well, but now plans to resurrect Ammit instead, which would be fine, except that her penchant for prejudging souls includes killing kids, and that is a line Steven simply won't cross. Another brief glimpse of his having an actual backbone. Marc's wife appears with the artifact, which she hands to Steven and urges him to summon the suit. What follows is the scene from the trailer of his standing back and doing nothing while this woman he now knows to be his wife is attacked. Sorry, but there is no excuse for his doing absolutely nothing in that situation. The fact that he knows their relationship makes it that much worse in my eyes, and writers wanting to distinguish his character from Marc is no excuse for making Steven this ridiculously lame. In fact, it takes Steven getting knocked out of a window by Ammit's jackal and nearly dying before he manages to summon the suit. But instead of the Moon Knight ceremonial suit, it's an actual white suit, which was quite comical. This gives Steven a burst of confidence as he discovers his powers and opts to go at it alone. Now, he puts up a good fight with this thing no one else can see, but unfortunately, the spectacle is drawing a crowd, and that is putting the public in danger. Steven surrenders control so that Marc can lead the beast away. Marc dons the caped version of the costume and ultimately defeats the monster in what has to be the best part of this episode and this entire show so far. While all of this is going on, Harrow gets his hands on the artifact, Wifey gets away, and afterward Marc traps Steven in the inside so that he can finish his mission to repay his debt to Khonshu, which he describes as the price he has to pay for his life. Then we get a final convo between Khonshu and Marc, and it's revealed that Marc's wife is in fact Khonshu's next candidate, the next Moon Knight, if you will, should they part ways. And this is where the show officially goes off the rails. Don't get me wrong, this episode was much better than the last one. I enjoyed seeing Moon Knight in costume, basically being the hero in his own show for a change. We also got to finally see Steven step up, if only for a while. What troubles me are hints to where this all may be leading, namely the line suggesting Marc, of all people, isn't up to the task of being Moon Knight, and in literally the second episode of the series, hinting at a female replacement. Make a show centered around a female protagonist and promote it as her origin story if you want to, but do it without dragging other characters into it, let alone diminishing them to achieve something special for her. Luring in fans with characters they enjoy only to drag them down and replace them is misleading at best, and at worst, it's intentionally destroying goodwill with the original fandom. I can't imagine how they plan to pass the torch if that is in fact the plan. Will they actually kill Marc off? Will they allow the quote-unquote toxic masculine male to fade off into the beta below? Or will we actually get a good Moon Knight story where he is and remains the hero after all? Stay tuned, I guess. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.